The summer heat is moderating, the rain has come, and the fires are out. Our local riding areas in the Hunter Valley are looking magnificent, and it's time to get out on the bikes. If you've been following the news, we've had some pretty horrendous weather and fires along the east coast of Australia over the last couple of months. This has seen thick smoke and road closures. But now it's time to enjoy the change. The weather's perfect today for a ride. We're about 25 degrees and no wind. Just beautiful. So our next stop will be Colburn at the vineyards. The vines are just starting to turn as it's the end of the season. We're heading for Grassfed now. This is wide open farming country that we're coming into. Numbers of hills and beautiful green pastures. The road surface isn't perfect, but it's not too bad, and there's quite a few sweeping corners to go through. And as you may have heard, I've got some sound when riding. I shouted myself to a GoPro 7, and it's got one of those foam covers that kill most of the wind noise. It's working pretty well, I think. But I won't be narrating live while riding. I'm just not articulate enough for that. It's amazing what a bit of rain will do. A couple of months ago, this was all just brown. We have the road to ourselves, so I indulge in a bit of selfie stick action. We haven't done much riding in the last few months because of the fire and the heat. And even though we've ridden this road multiple times before, we're still enjoying getting out on the bikes again. And of course, I'm enjoying riding with my favourite riding buddy. I think it's a huge benefit to have a partner who also rides. Whenever we feel like riding, we're just out there on the road, not having to worry about finding someone else to ride with. It's so good to see the little rivers and creeks with water in them again. I hope you'll forgive my wankery, but I feel as though I'm flying through the landscape on this perfect riding day. The scenery's so pretty out here that it's time for a bit more drone action. It's lunchtime and we're at Dungog, so it's time to feed. Dungog might have the worst roads in the area, but it has some nice eating places and it's conveniently about lunchtime away from home. As far as I'm concerned, you just can't beat the all-day breakfast. The main motivation for today's ride was to go up to Jetchester Dam. This dam hasn't been anywhere near full for a long time. But after the recent deluges of rain, the catchment area has finally filtered the water down into the dam and it's now at 100% capacity. So hopefully we've got some water coming over the spillway. The property around the dam is beautifully maintained and it's a fantastic place to come for a picnic or a barbecue, or, like us, just a short stop and a bit of a squiz. It can get quite popular on the weekend, but this is midweek, so there's no one about. It's yet another perfect location to put the drone up. This has been about a 300k ride. Perfect weather, perfect company, and perfect scenery.